guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Sanja. It's like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. To go to the next today is don't take in that fugitive. Listen, y'all remember that story about Jonah? God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, and Jonah said, no, I ain't doing that. So he saw some men about to go out to sea, and he told them, hey, listen, I'm running from God. In other words, I'm running from my responsibilities. And they said, sure, we'll take you in. And when they took Jonah in, what happened? The sea began to rage and roar. Right? It was a storm, and they didn't know what had happened. They said, wait a minute, the sea was calm at first, but now it's just raging, it's just out of order, and it didn't calm down until they did what? Tossed Jonah overboard. Why? Because then they were back in alignment with God. Here's the thing. Whenever you decide to take in somebody out of their responsibility, you are aiding in their not being responsible. Did I say that right? I hope I did. In other words, if somebody is out of the will of God and you aid them with being out of the will of God, now you're out of the will of God, and therefore what? You're going to see some things change, and it's not going to be for the better. Maybe you'll lose your job. Maybe you're going to have some turbulence in your marriage. Maybe your kids going to get to cutting the food. Maybe you're going to lose some money. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, it ain't going to be good, all because you're aiding somebody with being out of the will of God. That's why I tell people, listen, if that man married, leave him alone, single lady, okay? If that woman's married, leave her alone, single man. Why? Because if you allow someone to come in to your space and they're out of the will of God, they're running from responsibility, then you're going to catch it. And no matter what you do while they're in your presence, you're not going to be blessed. You're going to always be in that state of being fearful, things going wrong. You're going to be in doubt. Promotions that you were supposed to get, you ain't going to get them. I'm just telling you the truth. Read the story of Jonah. You'll see it. So whenever you aid someone with pulling them away from their responsibility, if your BFF come to you and say, hey, listen, I need your help. I need your help. You better pray to God first and say, God, am I supposed to aid them? Because sometimes people do need help, but they don't need your help. They need God's help. Y'all hear me? So if you take the place of God, what you think's going to happen? Because if you take the place of God, now you have become an idol to them. And what did God say he will do to idols? He will break and strike them down. In other words, they're not going to exist. They're not. So listen, if someone comes to you and they're running from responsibility, they ask you for your help, you better go to God and say, God, listen, am I supposed to help with this? Am I supposed to help? Because if you're not, you're going to find yourself running around like a chicken with his head cut off, because you're going to be experiencing unnecessary hardship because you let a fugitive in. You let a Jonah in. So don't do it. Allow God to do what he does best. He takes care of his own, not you. I hope y'all got this, but if you didn't, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the massive smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Remember, don't take in that fugitive. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.